Hi, Pastor Charlie here with New Hope Lutheran Church. Welcome to Pastor Charlie's Toolbox. So, today, it's miserable outside. It really is. And if I were going ice fishing today, I definitely want this portable ice hut here. And I had it out last month to show you, but one of the things I never did do is to show you how easy it is to put this thing, to knock it down. So first of all, it's just held with these tension fiberglass poles underneath. And first we'll just zip up the door. And then you're going to like this. Just give it a shove on all four walls. So round we go. We're getting there. And lastly, the roof. And then we can just collapse it all up. Doesn't take any time at all, really. Thing is, though, it's not quite that easy going back together to put it up. And let me show you. So, you spread it out. And you have to start with the roof. So the first thing to do is to find the roof, because a lot of this looks all the same. There it is. And then you have to reach in there. And you have to give it a snap. And then you have to do the same with all the walls. I'm almost there. Just imagine trying to do this in a high wind when you basically got a parachute here. One more. Uh-oh. Oh, I guess I did it. Whew. It doesn't seem to be sitting right for some reason. Yeah. There. That's better. Okay, so as you can see, it's a lot easier to take down than it is to put up, because that's a workout all on its own. Woo! But you know, that's the way it is with a lot of things. It's easier to knock something or someone down than it is to build them up, isn't it? Our lesson today from Mark 1, 9 to 15, it includes a short sentence regarding Jesus' temptation in the wilderness. Now, it's the book of the Gospel of Mark. So Mark doesn't go into deep detail or descriptions of this part of Jesus' journey the way Matthew and Luke do. Mark simply takes note of it that Jesus went to be tempted in the wilderness for 40 days and then he moves on. But because Mark, who wrote the shortest gospel of all, because he takes the time to note it in his very short gospel, we have to figure that temptation must be an important topic to consider. You know, part of our Lenten practice involves examining the different ways we are tempted in this life. And one of the easiest temptations we face is to knock someone down, to demean them in some way, whether they're present or not, mostly when they're not. It occurred to me that we find this with our pandemic situation. It's been very easy to criticize those who are in charge. They acted too fast, or they acted too slow regarding our lockdowns and our vaccine distribution. But what were to happen if we were to praise them instead for the good things we see they are doing? What if we were to let them know that, well, even if we don't agree with all their decisions, we also support them and understand that they have a massive load on their shoulders, and really that's a load I don't think any of us would want. So as we see with this example here of the portable ice hut, it's a lot more work to build something or someone up and to praise people for what they can do than it is to knock them down by belittling them. That's pretty easy. And we should be aware then that temptation is often presented as being the easiest thing to do. So fighting temptation is about choosing the more difficult path, the harder thing to do, to build people up rather than just drag them down. Build people up.